Today, we're going to talk about something that's going to mess with your brain. False memories. Have you ever been completely sure that something happened, only to find out later that it didn't? Maybe you vividly remember a childhood moment that your family swears never happened. Or a famous movie line you've quoted a million times that apparently doesn't exist the way you remember it. You're not alone. In fact, you might be experiencing what scientists call a false memory. And it's way more common than you think. Let's start with one of the most famous examples, the Mandela Effect. Some people swear they remember Nelson Mandela dying in prison in the 1980s. They can even recall the news coverage, the funeral, the mourning. But here's the thing. Mandela didn't die in prison. He was released in 1990, became president of South Africa, and died in 2013. So what's going on here? And this bizarre collective misremembering came to be known as the Mandela Effect. And it sparked thousands of similar examples. People remember the children's book series as the Berenstain Bears. It's actually spelled Berenstain Bears. Luke, I am your father. That iconic line from Star Wars? Not real. The actual line is what? No, I am your father. The Monopoly Man? No monocle. Never had one. So are we all just bad at remembering things, or is there something deeper going on? Let's talk about how memory actually works. Contrary to popular belief, your memory isn't like a hard drive or a video recording. It's reconstructive, which means every time you remember something, your brain is rebuilding it from scratch. And each time you recall a memory, you're subtly changing it, like a game of telephone with yourself. Memories aren't stored as perfect files. They're networks of associations, sights, sounds, emotions, facts, context. Your brain pieces them together using clues, guesses, and yes, sometimes pure imagination. Now add this to the mix. Social influence. If enough people around you remember something a certain way, your brain might go, well, everyone else seems confident and maybe I'm wrong. And over time, you rewrite your own memory without even realising it. Psychologists have recreated this in labs. There's a famous study by Elizabeth Loftus, a leading expert in memory, where people were shown fake photos of themselves as kids riding in a hot air balloon. Even though the photo was fabricated, a large number of participants came to believe the memory was real. They could describe how they felt, what the weather was like, who was there, all of it completely made up. And this has serious consequences too. False memories have shown up in eyewitness testimonies, therapy, and even courtroom convictions. People have gone to jail and later been exonerated based on memories that felt totally real but weren't. So why does this matter? Because your brain, for all its power, is not a flawless recorder. It's a storyteller. It fills in gaps, it smooths over contradictions, it edits your past so it makes sense in the present. And the crazy part is, you never realise it's happening. This doesn't mean you can't trust your memories at all, but it does mean we should be humble about what we think we know for sure. Just because you remember something vividly doesn't mean it happened the way you think it did. So the next time you're debating whether Pikachu had a black tip on its tail, he didn't, or you're certain that Curious George had a tail, he didn't either, take a breath. Your memory might be playing tricks on you and it's not your fault, it's just how the brain works. Let me know in the comments, what's the weirdest false memory you've ever had? I'd love to hear the ones that blew your mind. Next up, you should check out the video on your screen right now. You're going to love it more than your own grandmother's baking. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing so you don't miss out on future awesome videos. Okay, love you, bye.